Hi friends, so today we are going to solve the very first question from Crack the Coding interview, that is Gail Lackman. So this is the question: implement an algorithm to determine if a string has all unique characters without using additional data structures. So we should determine, so this will become true because all of them are unique characters. This will be false because E and D is repeating, so it will become false. So here this also should be false because A is repeating, so false. So the thing here is we should not use additional data structures. So we could have used a hash map. So each of those key values, so each of them we could have stored there if it is not there, if it is not present in the hash map, and if it is present, we can immediately return as true, as false, because it's repeating. So since we can't use additions data structures, let's use only the basic arrays. So before you do this question, it's good to ask the interviewer whether it is just that ASCII code or Unicode. So ASCII code means you can just check for 100, it will have total of 128 characters or 256. So let's take it as 128 in our case. But if it is a Unicode, you might have to take up extra space. So just ask the interviewer if all these characters are from the ASCII values, so it will have a good impression. Okay, so anyways, let's solve this using two methods. The first method I implemented this one without seeing the book. So somewhere I had read one algorithm, so I just modified that one to fit this one. But anyways, I'll explain why this is not the efficient method and we need to use the book method to solve this question. So anyways, so this is my method, so it's a bit interesting, so let's so just give it a watch. Okay, so my method is, what we have to do is, if we do something called char at I points to one, like index in the string. So this is the 0 to 1 2 3 4. So if it is 0, if I is 0, it means it's pointing to A. If it is char at I minus A, okay, so if it is char at I minus A, int value. So this is the fundamental thing. So if any character you do addition subtraction, their ASCII values gets added or subtracted. So over here char at A is A, so A is nothing but 97, so in the ASCII value. So 97 minus 97, or whatever the ASCII, I might be wrong in this one, so let's assume it as 97. So 97 minus 97 is 0, right? So value gets 0. So again the same thing, if we do B minus A, it will be 98 minus 97, which is 1. So like that, if we do C, it will be 2. So you get the point, right? So that's the rule. So whenever you do character addition, multiplication, whenever you do character arithmetic, it gets converted to an int. So character is nothing but, it is that it has around 6, it starts from 0 and goes up till 65,530 something. So anyways, so just keep this in mind. So using this one, I will construct an array. Okay, so if it is A, B, C, D and A, so let's take an example: A, B, C, D and A. Okay, so I will construct an array. So it will have 0 position, first position, second position, third position, 0 1 2 3 4, fourth position. So this is the array. So I can't draw the boxes, so I'll just put it like this. So anyways, so first thing, we iterate over the array. Okay, so A minus A will give me, so let's take this example. So A minus A will give me what? 0. So in 0 I put 1. Okay, next I'll get B, right? so I'll get this B. So so it will be 98 minus 97, so which is 1. So in the first position I'll put a 1. Okay, so next in the second position again I'll get C, so here also I'll just put a 1. So in the third position I will get again 1. Okay, so I'll just put 1. Now over here, okay, again now it's A will come here. A minus A, 97 minus 97 is 0. Okay, so now I'll go to the 0th index. Okay, it's 97 minus 97 is 0, but 0 already has a 1, so I can return false. Return false. So if A is not there, okay, so A, B, C, D, okay, like nowhere did I come across an array which already has 1, so it will come something like 1. Again I didn't find 1. Again I didn't find, I won't come across any array which is pointing to 1. So over here in this case it will be true. So let me repeat that one. So if it is A, B, C, D, E, okay, this is my fourth one, so I'll come to A, B, C, D, A, sorry. So if I come to the fourth position A, so A and A will give me A minus A, so it will be 0. So I'll come to 0, whatever the value is. Whatever this value is, I'll come to 0. Okay, here it's already 1, that means it's repeated, so I return false. So that's my logic. So let's implement the steps. So step 1 is create an array with length of input string. Okay, so next step 2 is iterate. So next step 3, so the step 3 is as soon as, so do this one. So after doing this, if array of value is greater than 0, return false. Okay, so step 4, so if it is greater than 0, return false. Step 4, then if it is unique, add 1 to that array index. So if it comes outside the loop, it means, if it comes outside, it means all are unique, so return true. So let's put down these steps. So step 1 is create an array with a length of input string. So int array is equal to new int array. So I'll keep this name as string. So, string dot length. Okay. So this will have 0 0 0 initially. Okay, next we write the loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus. Okay, so next int value is equal to string dot caret I. Okay, so I will get one value. So if array of value is greater than 0, it means it's not unique, so return false. Let's stay single line. Okay, so next step 4. So array of I is equal to it should be array of value. So if we do 97 caret I minus a, sorry, so if we do that 97 minus 97, it will come to 0, and array of value, so if array of value 0, so initially 0 is greater than 0, so it will return false. So else or else it will, we have to do array of whatever that value is plus 1. So index value. So what we are doing, so take this example only, a, so a will come over here, so we do 97 minus 97, so 0, so array of 0 is greater than 0, so initially it will be having 0, right, when we initialize, so it will return false. So array of 0 will have array of 0 plus 1, so we will add 1 to this one. So simultaneously b will come, so b will be having 98, so 98 minus a will have 98 minus 97 will give me 1. So again array of 1 is 0, so 0, this will become false, it won't enter this if loop, so it will come over here. So array of 1 plus 1, so we'll add 1 to this one. So like that it goes on, we'll keep adding 1, then finally when it comes to when it comes to a, this a, so we get again 0, so array of 0 is, so again we check array of 0 is greater than 0, so 0, and here there is 1, so yes, it is greater than 0, right? So array of 0 is greater than 0 since 1 is present, so we return false. So outside that loop we return true. So let's test it. So let's make a, so next let's make a, so yeah, so this is my method, but this method, like I said, is not correct. I mean it is correct, but it's not efficient. Why? Because we are storing all the strings length. So if the string is something like a, b, c, d, 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 it goes on. Next again, if we store this many elements, like we are storing this much huge number of elements in this array. So that's why this is not good, because this length will depend on the input. So if we do something like ddd, it goes very big, so this length will be very big, so it's not necessary to be that big. So anyway, even if it is O, this is O of n complexity and O of 1, but anyway the space and O of 1 space, but this will take more, this is inefficient. So let's go by the book method. So I'll just comment this one out. So in the book method, what it is much more simple. So step 1, create a boolean array of length 128. So 128 because let's assume we are only having ASCII characters. So step 2 is, so when we have, so let's take this example only, A B C D A. So we'll create all the elements inside the array we create will have false, 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 like that till 127 false. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 127. So when we do step 2, it's the same thing, iterate over the length. So next step 3, so we do this one, okay, do caret I one second, we do caret I minus a only, the same thing. So after we get the character, we just store it in the we get the array value to check. So 1 second, oh my god. So when we iterate, we don't do this, okay. So what we do is, first we get the value as str.caret of I. So after we get that one, so if it is 90, if it is A, we get it as 97. So we do so caret I, so we get the ASCII value. So as soon as we get this one, so next step 4, yeah, so step 4 is to mark, so we will get, so this is referring to an index in this array. So whatever this value we get over here, so array of value, we make it true. So this is actually step 5. So in step 4, so we get this value, so we check if array of value, if array of value, if it is true, if it is already true, so we return false. So let me explain this one. So first we create a boolean array like this one. So it will initial values will be false. So we iterate, we get the first value. So in our case we get the value as a. So a will be 97. So if array value of 97 is false, so it won't enter this if condition. So if array value is true, oh sorry, it won't enter this condition. Okay, so it won't enter this if condition. Next it goes to step 5. So array of 97 will make it true. So suppose if this one is false, okay, so this is 97. So first it will come here 97. Okay, so 97 is false, so it won't enter this one, so it will come here. So array value, so array of 97, it will change to true. Okay, so next again it goes up. So again it will check for B. So 98 it will set to true. So again 99 it will set to true for C. Next 100 it will set to true for D. Next, now we will get A. So again we will get 9 if array of 97. So it will come here. Okay, array of 97. Array of 97, it is already set to true. So since you already got the element in the array which is pointing to true, so it means it's repeating. Already once we traversed the array, we made it true. Now again we came to the same element and we have true, so we got to know that it's repeating, so we return false. So if it comes out of this array, step 6, so return true. So let's implement this. So boolean array is equal to new one 28. So next we int value is equal to string dot caret of I. So if array value return false, then array value character true. So then it comes out return false. So that's it, guys. Let's test it. A should return false. Okay, A, B, C, D should return true. Out of bound. How? Okay, this shouldn't be array.length, it should be string.length. So ABCD should return true. Okay, wait. So here we are returning false if that is empty. So if it never goes into this if condition, it means it is true. So this should be return true. Oh, sorry. Yeah, as see guys, I have mentioned here as return true. So yeah. Now let's run this. So ABCD A. So yeah, that's it guys. So it's returning. So return false. So that's it guys. Thank you for watching.